Hey, Ty here, so welcome to the VR Tech channel. So it's Friday and many things happen in VR, and this week is particularly big. The Meta VR Air Bridge, the link and answer accessory, was officially announced, and we even have some leaks on the Quest 3. Yeah, the next generation headset from Meta. So well, let's get into it. Alright, so we talked about this some months ago, but it's finally arriving. Now, we don't have any information on the price and the release date yet. I'm sure they're gonna keep that moment for the big announcement October 11 during Meta Connect. But the website is already up to actually browse it. At the end of the day, this is a very important accessory for Meta, able to reinvigorate a bit the PC VR market on the Meta side. But what is this accessory? Well, the link created this dongle in collaboration with Meta, and that's the VR Air Bridge, to actually connect our Quest 2 to our PC directly without using our home network. Nowadays, Wi-Fi's can get very crowded. We all have phones, tablets, PCs, consoles, and everything like that. So having a dedicated connection would make the experience, PC VR experience streaming on the Quest much better, without artifacts and with much reduced latency. So that's what they're aiming for with this. This will make a direct Wi-Fi 6 connection between your Quest 2 and your PC, and software-wise will be completely integrated in the Oculus PCVR suite. So you're not gonna have to install anything new on your PC to have this work. Being in a faster and not crowded connection will make also the latency much less, and this is vital also for future plans of cloud streaming from Meta directly. Gonna talk about it in a bit. How do we know that this is gonna be available very soon? Well, first of all, because it requires an update to the software. It requires the version V44 that we actually reviewed in my of the latest videos. They actually talk about V44 Plus, so it's gonna be probably a smaller update to just the PC VR version and not the Quest part. And unfortunately, it seems that this dongle is gonna be just for the Quest 2. Now, on the website, they actually have a bit of a weird marketing where they attack directly virtual desktop. That is actually the way I play PC VR on my Quest every time, because it's much better than Link. Link had many problems in the past. It's not the best is image quality, and hopefully with this new device, is gonna be able to actually bring it to the next step, to a much better and enjoyable experience. But at the Link, take that part off. It's really low. And now with games like Bone Lab to play, well, it's kind of perfect. So why this might be also a great move for the future? Well, because it seems like Meta is actually working on the background on the cloud service. We saw something similar from Nvidia VR, and we all have different services that are going like nuts and super well right now, like xCloud or PlayStation Now. Say Stadia, that just closed yesterday, but that's another story. And because the PC VR part of VR seems a bit stale right now, it'd be a great way to actually revitalize it and bring people to big games they were never able to experience, like Low Nico and Low Nico 2, Asker Vrat, or my favorite From the Other Sons, that, by the way, I really miss that game. So it makes sense that Meta is already testing these things internally, and is probably gonna know more at the Oculus Connect. I mean, there are programs that do that already, and will be absolutely fantastic to be able to play PC VR games, big PC VR games with amazing graphics on our standalone headset, because yeah, mobile's chipsets are never gonna be powerful enough in a feasible time to actually play some games. And that brings us to the next big thing. This is actually the Quest 3. Yes, because Brad actually had a new leak on the CAD of the new version of the Oculus Quest, Meta Quest, sorry. And for sure, it looks like a cheaper version of the Quest 2 Pro. I'm gonna go very fast through all the details of this headset, but of course, if you wanna see more, well, there's his video, it's 20 minutes video, where you can check out every single detail over there, so check it out. But so far, what we see over here is the headset with pancake lenses, so the same lenses that are very in vogue right now, with screens that are angled 21 degrees to actually have a bigger FOV, keeping smaller lenses over there. Something that we're gonna see already in the Quest 2 Pro. It's gonna have soft straps instead of the hard strap that we saw on many different devices. And that's kind of a bummer, because it also means that the battery is gonna be in the front, and so it's gonna be again front heavy when the entire industry is actually moving on battery on the back because it's so much more comfortable. It's just weird that they're keeping it in that way. On the Pro side though, you're gonna be able to have aftermarket straps. So pick your evil, I guess. It's gonna have 4 cameras for the tracking, 2 pass-through colored camera in the front, and 1 time-to-fly sensor. What is this all about? Well, this is actually to push mixed reality and mixed reality development before the Quest 2 Pro becomes cheap enough to be available for everyone. Quest 2 Pro has face tracking, for example, and eye tracking. That is something that gets very expensive considering that the chip that they have inside, the XR2, even if it's Gen 1, so a bit better than the previous generation, is not fast enough and is not capable to control all the different cameras on the headset, so they had to put additional chips. Instead, this one is gonna run apparently on the Gen 2 XR2, that is gonna be based on the next generation of Snapdragon processors. So yeah, it's faster, but at the same time it has to deal with mixed reality, it has to deal with probably higher resolution panels, so probably for games it's gonna be very, very similar. Now, don't expect this one to be announced October 11. Maybe we're gonna have a teaser or something like that, but it seems like it's gonna be for mid or late 2023, so nothing really ready. But hey, I'm always ready for surprises. Also, a cool thing from the bottom, you can see the 3 pins that they're gonna use for the docking station of the Quest 2 Pro. So it's gonna use the same controllers of the Quest 2 Pro. But here we have it, guys. We are the VRL link that is very close to release. You can check everything on the website. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. And it seems absolutely fantastic for people that want to use AirLink in a more reliable way, to have a complete wireless VR from your PC if you don't have already a router just for that, and a completely unexpected Quest 3. Are you excited by this, or are you kind of disappointed by the fact that Quest 3 doesn't look that much better than what we have already right now? We saw a big jump from the competition lately, and I think that that's what's making Meta reacting to the fact that they need to come out with something very fast, because, you know, Pico is investing big right now, and they're putting out very good headset. Yes, the software is still miles better on Meta, but yeah, you know, maybe in the future they're gonna be kind of equal and we're gonna have a great real competition. But yeah, what do you think about it? Are you ready for them? Let me know in the comment below. And as always, guys, if you like the video, like. If you didn't like this, like. Subscribe to the channel for more VR tech. If you really love the channel, join button on there. So further, also the Patreon. Thanks to all the Patreons who joined the channel, of course. And I see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.